shit. Oh, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Thank you for joining. Morning, afternoon. Sorry, I'm a little bit late here. Just got some renos. Don't know why my hat's sideways. Don't know why my hat is sideways. There we go. So, thanks for joining. Wow, a lot of people already in the comments here. Don't know my hat is sideways. Whoa, shit. Yeah. So thanks for joining, guys. I know virus, Venom, all this shit's been kind of on everybody's, mind. Who it is and everything like that. I see one comment saying you better have evidence or something like that. Yeah. I mean, I hope I do have some information that I was brought for kind of like the next issue and things like that. I'll be showing you them. Yeah, let's go through it, right? I mean, some people were saying Lee Price. Some people were saying, who were people saying? Ram shot, things like that. Everybody was going a little bit crazy. It got into an argument, a fight, things like that. Free comic book day and all that. It is what it is. It's spec. It is what it is. It should be fun. Somebody wants to put me on a cross, go ahead. Like I said, I just have some panels that I came across. I'm going to share it with you because, why not? If you got some information, why wouldn't you want to help? I'm not really doing it for, any fame or anything like that. Anybody can claim it. I'm just, I've seen some people go crazy for like certain issues lately. And I'm like, be easy on it. Don't buy so many, things like that. But nevertheless, let's get started. So I'll bring up some, and guys, it's going to be like a quick video. I don't really want to be here all day, to be honest with you. Nothing against you. It's just, I purchased a new house and I'm doing some rentals and things like that. It's hot as hell with humidity here. So, I just kind of want to, I picked the worst time to do this, but, nevertheless, let's get started. So I'm just going to get them in order. Again, before I go, thanks everybody for joining. I hope you guys having a good day. Let's see here. I just want to get this stuff in order and then we'll get started. Let's see here. All right, perfect. All right, so we're going to get started with the panels. I'm going to just bring up some of the panels. You guys do whatever you guys want. Like I said, I have 5 sisters, so anything you guys want to say hurtful, it doesn't really hurt me. So yeah, let's get started, guys. I was hoping Key Issues, or somebody from my little comic group would join me, but sometimes you got to do things lone wolf style. So let us begin. So the first panel I'm going to bring up right here. Boom. All right. So if you guys can't see this, you got null there. I'll read it, but it says, your name is Virus. Yes, we'll need to change that, but it's a start. I'll leave the panel up there for a few seconds, just so you guys can see. The lighting on it is terrible. So it is what it is. So there's that one. So again, your name is Virus. Yes, we'll need to change that, but it's a start. The next panel is let's see here. Share screen, and I want this one. Boom. So this one, guys, I don't know if you guys can see, but here it says, it's kind of cut off. It says name is Virus. No, that's not the one. Hold on. Yeah. The next panel, it says, no, Eddie paralyzed me, took my legs. He ain't taking my name from now on. So again, I'll leave that panel up there for a few seconds. Some funky stuff there. Funky stuff. All right. So next panel is share screen. Jason. It's right here. Oh shit. Boom. So in this one, we got this creature. Man, you can obviously see it's like a scorpion Venom thing. It's like mixed. It looks badass. I kind of like the scorpion Venom thing. I will read you guys what it says down here. I can't magnify it on this computer, so just bear with me here. But in the panels, the one on the left says, very well, it's like, he names him Matt Gargan, right? So there's the name. So it is Matt Gargan. So it says, very well, Mr. Gargan, now. And then it says, get made on, get made on your knees. Man, the lighting on this is terrible. When I magnify it, when I go big, it's crazy as well. If anybody could like come in on that one, let me know. Oh shoot. Okay, hold on. Yo, what's up? Mr. Key Issues is joined.
Buddy, I just got home. What's going on, everybody? Fresh from the gym. Happy Saturday, everyone.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But thanks for joining. Yeah, so I'm dropping this is the third panel here. So the name drop in that panel, it does say Null does identify him as Matt Gargan, which is Scorpion, right? You and I were talking about this because you had a comment that you made about like why it makes sense, but you also had your doubts on it as well, right?
I think Cates went the wrong direction on this one, personally. But all right, firstly, my spec, yes, it was wrong. That was back from the 90s. Gargan's motivation to become Virus started off around 2005-ish. Okay, so key issue, for those that don't know, he kind of donned the Venom suit in Marvel Knights Spider-Man, issue number 9, 2005-ish. Please check. I could be wrong. By the way,
is it 9 or 10?
It's 9.
9?
9. I'm pretty sure it's 9. We'll say one of the two, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Just because I don't want people taking the information and going to, if it's not there, like,
right?
Don't go crazy. But sorry, go ahead, bud.
All right, I was gonna say, like, is the mic all right, man? Because I remember last time it was giving troubles. I don't know.
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. So the motivation to him becoming Virus started back in that issue. He had an okay run there, where he donned the suit, and then he's finally like, hey, I went from a B-lister to an A-lister. I got all this power. I'm souped up now. Roy, realistically, Scorpion was on the greatest of gear, the greatest of juice, and he felt like a boss. With some run-ins, he had some run-ins there with Amazing Spider-Man, like 560s to mid 570s. That was like when Anti-Venom was introduced. If you guys obviously know Anti-Venom. So Matt Gargan, he was defeated as Venom easily, and he was pissed off about it. And the suit chose Matt Gargan. Why? Because he, as a villain Scorpion, was created to destroy Spider-Man. And this suit hates Spider-Man. It chose Eddie Brock for that reason, and that's why it chose Matt Gargan for that same reason, to kill Spider-Man. After bonding with Scorpion, the suit's like, oh my God, there's Eddie, the love of my life. And we see in these issues that the suit actually has preferences of hosts. Because I forgot the issue of this Cates run, but there was the suit takes on the image of Agent Venom and becomes Flash Thompson, even though Flash Thompson's dead. You can kind of see the favoritism there. Hello from San Diego. Oh man, bruh.
So here, Keith.
Yeah.
This guy saying issue 9 shows the symbiote talking to Mac. Issue 10 they bond. So yeah, if you're planning on banking on this kind of stuff, I mean that's not a bad idea to get both. But I'm anything I say, guys. I mean unless I'm talking about it, in like some of my lists or things I do, like I will preach those books, but I'm not telling anybody to go buy them. So please, you buy them, it's on you. You know what I mean? Like it is the comic world. It is spec and all that, but we just have some evidence here that I came across. So this is this is the second last panel. If you guys can see there, it says what the hell is going on? Why is Reed? And then it looks like Venom's going, yes. Now will you please tell me, what is he, your son? Don't lie to me. Is he your? and then it says
Oh,
it's him in our world, Eddie. So, I mean, I know a lot of people were talking about like different worlds and things like that. I know that's why. What's that issue? Ultimate Spider-Man 33, the one with the Venom cover. A lot of people were talking about grabbing that book as well. I have that book. So yeah, it's kind of almost like all over, right, Keys? Like it's just there's a lot going on. But yeah, so realistically, we get two things, right? And I'll try to get the last panel here. Okay, so the last panel is, stop sharing that, and I'm going to share the last panel. And the last panel is, after that, as you guys can see, it says, loyalty is Codex. Or Dylan is Codex, sorry. Wow.
loyalty.
Yeah. Loyalty, I don't know why. Yeah, so it says Dylan is Codex. So basically what we're getting to know that Virus is Mac and that Codex is Dylan, which means Dylan is from a different universe.
Well, it's the 1610.
Yeah.
That's the Dylan. That Dylan.
So, I mean, that's kind of crazy. Because
that's insane, man.
So moving forward, then what goes on with the Virus thing? Like Virus is like it's done because now we're not going to be calling him Virus, right? Like it's done. So I'm thinking more of like the people who like flip and oh my god, my words, invest in the comics, right? Like those books. I mean, do they like they don't really mean much, right? Because in comics, especially if you're like investing in things like that, it's you usually want it with like what the character will become. Case in point, Captain America 217 and Hulk 234, Quasar. Most people will say that the Hulk book is more because of the fact that he becomes what that character is, right? So yeah, that's crazy. So I don't know. What do you think? Like worth holding on to those books then, or it's
I still think 9 is worth a little something. That's the full appearance of Dylan. I would hold on to that, but Kate's just nullified all spec with this Virus, man. This is disappointing to me. It's probably disappointing to a lot.
Oh, sorry, Keith. Before you go, sorry, man. I just because now I feel terrible. In the Instagram post, I put spoiler alert. Like I put the spoiler and like all the cautious things. So like, don't get mad. If you came here, you obviously were interested to find out, so you can't, be like really butthurt or upset. But yeah, case in point, like spoiler alert of what we're talking about here. So yeah, so that's crazy. I mean, we basically now figured out who Virus is, who Codex is. It's gonna be interesting. It's like you said, that Venom 9 book should spike then probably by the time this issue comes out or now with you guys knowing this information. I mean, damn, right?
I want to see where what's her name, Anne, Dylan's mom. I want to see where she goes in the 1610 universe. I feel like Amazing Spider-Man 375.
Oh, you mean this bad boy?
That's the bad boy right there. I feel like people should probably hold on to it just to see where it goes, because now she's Agent Venom in that universe, and we have a bunch of other things happening with 1610, like Miles Morales stuff that we ain't even gonna get into because this video is not even about that. But I feel like there's so much potential there. But now that I know that Kate's just screwed us with this Virus, I don't know anymore. I don't know if that potential is still there, if it's gone, if another writer will come and be like, hey, this is a great idea. Let me take that. Let me throw that to the side and use her again. Who knows? But that Virus thing, buddy.
I just feel,
oh.
I feel used. I feel like somebody was puppeting me. You know what I mean? Like because since like June or May when Venom 25 came out and all this stuff was going, like everybody was excited. Kate's dropped that video like, oh, Null's coming in the winter and and now it's like, okay, now what? Like the Virus thing, like it's it's done.
I might make a video just ranting about why I think this was a horrible choice, because I have so much beef with this choice. but I want to keep your video concise. But I have so much to say, and I'm stewing on this, man. It's just rage. It was weak.
Now the thing is, yeah, 7 is the cameo, 9 is the first full appearance. Me personally, I've said multiple times, I prefer to have 9. However, I do love the cover of 7.
I love the cameo in 7, man. You get an Eddie Brock just shows up to a door. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing because he's on autopilot, and this kid answers the door. I was like, okay, that's cool.
Like, I mean, it's great.
But I mean, the market purposes, do your thing.
Yeah, the other book, aside from Amazing Spider-Man 375, that I would look at is probably Agent Venom, or no, Venom 2099, #1. I think that is the first appearance. I got like no words, tip of my tongue. Just been so freaking busy. That one's another book that might connect the dots later on as well. But again, guys, I just wanted to give you guys this information because there has been a lot of people that I know around here paying just ridiculous amounts of money for like Venom 25, Venom 26, Venom 27. And when you get some of this information, I kind of always said, I wanted to help the community and things like that. I'm lucky enough to have people like Key Issue, Pickle Joe, FaceTime, those guys like around me where we talk comics all the time. And we have things like this to kind of talk about, but we're all in the business of helping each other, get the right books, get the right information out there. So, if you're just joining us, I'll show you guys the panels one more time because just want to let you guys know what everybody is. Now, Keys, the first appearance, there's that Amazing Spider-Man, 572? That is the first cover or the first full appearance of Mac as as a mix, right? I think it is.
Ooh, off the top of my head, I'm not too sure. Like the scorpion body with a little bit of venom.
Yeah, I think it's this one. Hold on, I got it right.
The Thunderbolts version of them, or
I think it's this one. And like, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, this one right here.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that one was going for, there's not too many that I saw, but there was a few, I think on eBay for like $13, I think, somewhere around there. But that could be another book you guys could be on the lookout for. I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying that's, obviously when we find information, everybody always wants to know, like, what's the first appearance, what's the cover, what's this, what's that. So I'm just kind of trying to cover everyone's bases here. But yeah, we got this one right here.
Choice makes sense, but I still don't like it because everyone spec Lee Price, right?
Yeah.
Gargan, or I don't even know what you want to call him. Venorpian, the Venom Scorpion. He ran into Lee Price. They've had their run-ins before. So I was like, okay, I kind of get where Kate is going with this. And the fact that Gargan dons the suit, gets touched because the symbiote suit wants to leave Mac Gargan after Gargan feels all his power. Venom suit wants to leave to go bond with Eddie. Eddie, unbeknownst to him, has that anti-venom going for him. So as soon as the suit touches him, he gets rejected. The suit gets weakened all to hell. You think it's dead. It's not dead. Thus, technically, besides Flash Thompson, Mac Gargan's one of the first codexes out there because a piece of the symbiote actually was living in him the entire time.
Yeah.
He regains the suit. He gains control over the suit using electricity. He becomes part of the Thunderbolts. He works for the good guys. So you could see his beginning as another Venom, then more of an Agent Venom, and then he starts slipping back to the dark side, right?
Yeah.
And once again gets murked. And every time he thinks he loses the suit, or in the final time he did don the suit, he's always like, I'm gonna get you. I want my suit back. I miss this power. He literally becomes addicted to the symbiote. And so it makes sense that Cates did it. It just sucks because the first appearance of Mac Gargan, I don't even know how much it's going for, but I could tell you it's like, what? Amazing Spider-Man under 20, like 20? 19,
Yeah.
18?
It's Spider-Man, yeah, 19, I believe it is, because the first Scorpion, or it could be 18, but yeah, the first Scorpion is 20. That's already like a crazy book to have. Anything early Spider-Man to begin with, you're looking at almost $200, at a reasonable price, and that's Canadian, right? I mean, when you start looking at low grade, even a 3.5, even Amazing Spider-Man 37, first Osborn. Like, you're still paying $200 for that. This one's way earlier, So yeah, man. Take it with a grain of salt. I mean, nobody can have all the books, but it is what it is. If you guys are just joining, I'm gonna re-show all the panels, so you guys can see what we're talking about. If you've joined late, what's up?
What's the one thing Scorpion has? What is what gives Scorpion him? You know what I'm saying? What makes him him?
Green
and a badass suit, no?
Yeah. Wow.
So this suit,
I think it's a stupid suit. Like, Scorpion's always like
the most technologically advanced suit. When he dons it at that time, he's like OP. Then he actually has an Venom antidote, if you will, like a stinger that affects symbiotes more. How do you go from a character that has one of the most technologically advanced, cool suits ever to some dude picking up scraps, trying to be like a knockoff freaking goblin, and has a glider and tape and poses and shit? This makes me so mad. Like, how? I understand you lost your suit. I understand it. Like the symbiote suit. I understand that. What the hell happened to your cool Scorpion suits? Osborn made you at least one. You had your original. Okay, maybe, your jaw got ripped off at one point in time, so you have a suit that helps fix your jaw. What happened to your badass suits? Why are you going bin diving and friggin' Goodwill and trying to tape together a suit and become Virus? That's why I think this is just a weak choice by Cates, man. He literally just killed us.
Yeah, and again, I'm trying to put this information out there, because when this issue does come out, I hate when people spend crazy amounts of money, like beforehand, where they're like, oh, I'm gonna get like 20 copies of this because I think this is it, right? So I like I said, when I got into doing like this whole YouTube, it was just to help newbies, new collectors and things like that to understand the game. But as a community, when we have information, we should help each other out. Gamer just posted that, ASM 19 is the first Mac, ASM 20 is the first Scorpion. Again, it goes back to what the market will decide, if it's going to be driven up, and then it's also going to be history has shown that the book, that what he becomes is what it is, right? So yeah, I don't know. I don't know where to go. It's kind of a letdown, to be honest with you. I know everybody had picks. Keys, I mean, not knocking you, brother. You did your homework. No, but man, you should be proud of the spec that you did. It was like a month and a half ago. Like, you should be proud of all the all the work that you put into it, because at the end of the day, we're all brought here because we like comics. We're a community, we're a family. Do we disagree sometimes? Absolutely. My favorite color is red, but I've never argued with somebody about like why red is better than other colors. So we got to sometimes remember that we're just here for comics and the love of comics, spec, and when you have evidence, when you have information, I don't know. I just feel like I should be able to help people, save their money, and B, when you have information, why not share it? So yeah. So for everybody who's just joining, I'm just gonna go through the panels again because I don't want you guys to miss anything. 90, what's going on, brother? I haven't seen you in a while. I know you work like crazy, so appreciate it. So we're gonna go through the panels one more time. This time, Keys, you're here. So we got the first panel here. Your name is Virus. Yes, we'll need to change that, but it's a start. So that is the first panel. It's crazy, man. I don't know. I'm glad I have the copy. What's that?
We'll call him Thrift Machine, because we got that damn War Machine thing off Thrift Shop. Thrift Machine. That's no longer Virus.
So let's go to the second panel. The second panel is this one right here, guys. And So
Oh, yeah.
too much. So you can already tell it kind of looks like a symbiote with like the tail behind it. And if you guys can't see, it says, "No, Eddie paralyzed me, took my legs. He ain't taking my name from now on." So that is the second panel. We're going to go to the third panel. So the third panel is, hold on, I don't know if I have it here. The third panel is, hold on, guys. Let me get the third panel is, I think he looks badass in this, to be honest with you, Keys. I don't know how you feel about this. I think he looks badass here.
Man, I guess.
I mean, there's too much going on. He's got red eyes. He's got that shit coming out of his jaw,
which is cool. That's the cool part.
He technically is a scorpion because he's got that tail, and you could see behind, like right here, he's got the stinger. He's got the arms, so he's technically full out scorpion.
That's like the 1610 version of him. Is a scorpion.
I'm not gonna lie. This whole thing right here looks badass. Like the Venom with I think it's badass. But I'm biased. I'm a Venom guy. So that's the third panel, guys. So that's the third panel, and now we're gonna go to the fourth panel. So the fourth panel is right here. So we get this, where what the hell is going on? Why is Reed? Yes, now you will. Wait, yes. Now will you please tell me, is he your son? Don't lie to me. Is he yours? And then at the bottom it says, it's him in our world, Eddie. The final panel in the book is, and this is, the second spec, basically, debunked, but it is Null saying, oh shoot. Oh, you
almost there.
Hold on. So it's Null saying Dylan is Codex. So,
that was my second spec, bro. The first one I had was Flash Thompson.
Yeah.
Dylan was, I was like, ooh, the more I talk to people, I was like, ooh, yeah, this is it right here. This is the
money. I think I said the same thing. I was big on Dylan being it. I just didn't understand why they would bring just him for like a short period and just have him going around. I felt like there was something bigger with that. Yeah. I don't know. Chili. Oh, hold on. Chili. Of course you're working. You're always working. I kind of agree, Freaky. I'm going to have to watch it again.
Oh, shoot,
it's all in fun. We had fun following this. I sure did. Yeah, thanks for man. I appreciate that. Absolutely. Yeah. Some people, like there are haters out there. It's just the world we live in. I remember saying when Keys put his information out there, I said, like it's all for fun. You know what I mean? Like if you're into sports, I know tons of guys. I have buddies who are like, man, I bet you $20 like this player is going to sign with this team. And guess what? When they don't, I don't put him on a cross. I don't, ridicule him or anything like that. It's just all for fun. Like I said, we're all here for comics. And it's also fun because, I'm looking in the chat and people are like, oh, I thought it was going to be Flash. I thought it was going to be this. I thought it was going to be that. That's what the whole purpose of this is the fun. It's the imagination. It's the creativity of all of us who read comics, who love comics, who invest in comics. That's what it's all about. And I think sometimes it's lost on us because, some guy will say, oh, well, this is a spec or this is a reveal. And then people don't agree. So they put the damn guy or girl on a cross. Like it shouldn't. It's just, exactly, Paul. It's entertainment. It's fun. But I was just, lucky enough to come across this information. I wanted to put it out there to help everybody. Appreciate your insight. Yeah, thanks, Chili. Didn't see it being Dylan or an ultimate version of Dylan. Yeah, it's to be honest, I thought it was going to be somebody from like a different world, to be honest. Like I didn't think it was going to be Keys, and we've had this conversation, you know what I mean? Like I thought for sure.
Oh, that's another thing, man. that when as soon as, oh my god, that's another little hint that Cates gave that I just, if you guys remember, they jumped into universe 1610, and Venom or Eddie and Dylan have no idea what's going on. And the first thing that comes out of Virus's mouth is, "I'm not from your universe, man."
Yeah.
Straight up. So I'm like, okay, so this guy clearly knows about different universes or different timelines. And if you look back at Scorpion's history, he ran into Spider-Man 2099. So he knows that different timelines and universes exist. They had their own run-in.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was a little hint, and I was like, damn it. But all right.
So 90. Yeah, a lot of people were, 9 is definitely going to spike. In today's, I don't know. I don't want to say today's because like I can only speak on things that I see, experiences. People, when I go to shops, I see people. When I talk to people, what they're doing, what people are doing a lot lately, is buying the first appearance over the cameo. 9 is, I guess, the book that everybody will probably want to grab. If you have 7, hey, good for you. If you have both, you're very lucky. Especially when they came out. I know somebody was posting pictures of like he had like a stack of like Venom 7s and Venom 9s, and I was like, dear God, wouldn't sell me one. And now it's gonna spike. So, just be weary. If that's the thing in comics too, right, guys? You're probably looking at a book, you're probably waiting on a book. It happens to me all the time. I'm looking at it on eBay. I say no to it at like $40, and then I go to sleep. I wake up and the book's like $200. Sometimes you just got to pull the trigger on certain books. Keeping your financial, like if financially you can do it, definitely do it. Paul, I'm gonna be on it because Mel wanted to actually. I think Mel wanted to talk about this, so I'll be there. I'm sure a lot of people will be, talking about it. But yeah, I just wanted to put the information out there. I'm glad that Key Issues was able to come here, help me out. As you guys can tell, he hates this pick. He understands it, but he hates it. Still picked up that Symbiote Avengers Venom 27 though. Yeah, it was a good cover. 90 says, I have both tongue variant on 7-2. I have doubles. Been on Venom from the start, so lucked out. Yeah, that a lot of people I know, talking to a lot of newer people, they don't realize that there is a variant for that, because some people are just, they're in the heat of the moment, so they see 7, they don't realize that maybe, it's not the variant or it is the variant. But yeah, the tongue out is the variant. Yeah, it's crazy. Keys, I don't know where are you going? Where are you going with this? What are you doing with your books? What are you doing with your virus books? What are you,
To be honest, I'm keeping them all just because this is like my first and definitely not last intro to the spec game, and it's the passion, the fire is still definitely there. So I'm going to keep it as like a keepsake here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was me. That was my first. Sure, I didn't get it right, but it was all in fun of it. Man.
Yeah, but you're not the only one that didn't get it right, man. That
has like that's what I'm saying. I'm keeping them. Obviously, I'm not selling them or anything like that, just because it has sentimental value to me now.
I'm like kind of like what happened, right? Like you'll like, look at those books and be like, oh man, I remember this because.
That's it. I've spec'd in private, like just with my friends, obviously, well before this YouTube thing was a thing. So this is the very first public, and finally get to share information and stuff. Like, so, yeah. This is near and dear to my heart. I would love to pick up 9 though, because I actually don't have 9. So I'm going to see if I can scoop that cheap.
I mean, we probably should have scooped it before we dropped this information. I think that would have been the smart thing. We should have. I think because I was watching one, and I think one was at like $136 Canadian, like raw copy.
Do we get like the newbie keys discount or something, man? Because that's expensive.
Yeah. So if you guys are in the chat, if you guys go to wherever you buy your comics and just give them code newbie was here, you will get 0% off your books. but that's the code. Newbie was here, and yeah, you'll get 0% off your books because I don't have any power. I don't have any power, guys. If I had power to give, discounts and books, man, I'd be like Robin Hood. I would help everybody out. Because in return, that's what I would like. What's FaceTime saying here? I think I heard literally 0 people pick. You know what, FaceTime? You are absolutely right. I heard 0 because a lot of people were talking about these books right here. A lot of people were talking about this book. A lot of people were talking about this book.
Oh man.
A lot of people were talking about this book.
Oh, I've never seen that day of my life.
You can have it now. I feel like you should have it now. I don't know where the value goes with these now. You know what I mean? Like 25, 26. There's yours. There's this one.
Money.
Yeah. I got 24 copies, so
sell that now. Sell that now.
Yeah.
All price. Take it.
Yeah. Vincent, sorry. You kind of missed it. We're kind of nearing the end here. If you'd like, I will put up the panels again. Yeah. So we basically just showed that Virus is Mac Gargan, and Dylan is Codex. Now, the Codex Venom 27, that still holds. That still kind of holds money. But here's the thing. Now I think that Donnie Cates is going to probably do something with that too. Right? Like, that's what he does.
So they're going to kill him off in the next 2 issues is what you're trying to say? Or
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because I feel like that's what he did here, right? With like the whole virus. Like, he got all of us on the virus, buy everything virus. Now he's going to come out with this, like Codex. I'm thinking, okay, maybe, that's kind of what they're doing, right?
Yeah, maybe.
So, yeah.
But I mean, he relied heavily on the maker.
Yeah.
On the 1610. So, I mean, like, maybe Codex will stick around for a little bit.
Gamer, that cover, I know it's a variant. I know I don't get it. Like, I think it's like one of the worst covers ever. I don't get why they would do something like that on the book, to be honest. I think they could have done like some badass stuff with that cover, but yeah, you can find that cover more than you can the original. And then there's also that other cover with Spider-Man Noir, right? That purple one. I think that's like 1 in 50, 1 in 100. It's like a $300 book, $400 book. It's crazy. So yeah, get him to watch. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because I got to go finish some drywall here. Manny's saying I have 10 copies of Spider-Man New Comic Book Day. I paid 0 for them. Is that the freebie? Yeah, I got 24 copies. He really does kill spec. Black Winter Virus Codex is still iffy. Yeah, and
Black Winter. Ooh.
I don't know what's gonna happen with Black Winter, to be honest. That's just crazy. I couldn't believe that my local comic shop still have a stack of the free comic book day. Where are you located? Because you can't, like, I know in Canada you can't really find it. And I know a lot of people in the US that I talked to were saying, their shops only allow them 1 per. I think me and Keys got like 5 copies, 6 copies the first day they came out. We just walked out with them.
Yeah.
That's the beauty when you get there first, right? Flash Thompson is coming. Insert. Flash. Oh, God. Dallas. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, Dallas has got a big scene. Texas has got a big comic scene. So that's surprising that they have it. You will probably see a lot more of them now that we've kind of just gave you guys this information. So, again, guys, we're going on 40 minutes here. We're going to be heading out, so catch it on the rewind. We just basically showed you 5 panels that we had, 4 or 5 panels. To basically recap, Codex is Dylan. Dylan is Codex, whatever way you want to take it. And Virus is revealed that he is Mac Gargan. Someone who, Keys is clearly not happy with, but that is the information we wanted to get out there. So again, Mac Gargan is Virus and Dylan is Codex. I showed the panels twice, guys, so just hit it on the rewind. like I said, I just wanted to put the information out there, help some people. Yeah, quick video. Yeah, I only wanted to be here for like 15, 20 minutes, to be honest with you. So, but yeah. So, guys, I just want to thank everybody for joining. If you have any more questions, if anybody wants me to send those pictures out because you want to have them for your personal whatever beforehand, just hit me up. I can send them. But yeah, catch it on the rewind. You'll see it. So again, guys, Matt Gargan as Virus, or is Virus. Dylan is Codex. I want to thank everybody for joining. Tomorrow I got Women in Comics Part 5 or 6 with one of the cool girls from Chicago. So tune in. That's at 1:30 Eastern. Keys has got something drop in, I think Monday. And then we're back for Comic Talk on Tuesday. Probably a little bit later than we usually do. We usually do it at 7. We're probably going to do it a bit later just because of new work schedules with some of the guys, aka this guy. So so yeah, guys, thanks for joining. And guys, it's so Manny here is asking what book are those panels from? Yeah, FaceTime on the ball because I was just about to say it's Venom 28. So yeah, so be on the lookout for that if you want it to collect it. And guys, I'm sorry if you guys were banking on Virus, but hey, it happens in the comic game. So hopefully, you aren't, you didn't put too much money like beanie bags. All right, guys, I'm out. Thank you for joining. Keys, thanks for joining, brother.
Hey, anytime, man. See ya.
See ya.